So, this is not my first playthrough of Dark Souls. I have played a couple times, which is probably kind of an understatement, but we're gonna roll with it. Pretty much every single time I have ever played this game, I have played a heavy build. So what I'm going to do this time is I am going to play a Dex build, which appears to be the Thief build or the Hunter build. So we're gonna start with this guy. In this game, the gift that I always pick is the Master Key. I find it to be the most useful of starting items, because there are some doors that need to be opened that you really can't open. Well, you can open it without the Master Key, but Master Key makes it a lot easier. Let me average. So, we'll go... I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. We'll just do short hair. Black hair is fine. And I need to name him. Although it doesn't seem to want to let me do that. Make him look like Danny DeVito? I don't know if I can do that. I guess I could give him that hair. And, gray it out. I can't make him short or anything. But I can make him, very large. Name him. I might have to quit out and try again. Come on, give me Danny DeVito. Ooh. Saved a screenshot. Doesn't seem to want to let me name him. Yeah, I'm not seeing... It's not giving me the option to name him, which is annoying at best. I'll have to go to old Google here Well, we may have hit a bit of a bug, bit of an issue. It's not bringing up the Xbox keyboard. not seeing a place to fix that right now, but for the most part, it probably won't matter too. Oh wait, maybe my hold on. I think I know how to fix this. Go to my audio settings, maybe. My headset settings or something.
They are locked away.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a place to fix it. Danny DeVito's looking rough. Yeah, I'm just glad that I got the stream up and working. It looked like it might not for a minute there. Alright. So. So like I said, I've played this game a couple of times. I know my way around. There's not a lot that's going to surprise me. So we'll do this first boss on hard mode, and I will try to kill it with the broken sword that you start with. Because I hate myself, and that sounds like a fun thing. I'll probably give it like 2 or 3 tries, and we'll see how much that sucks. I'd also like to point out that I have only played a dexterity build in Dark Souls 3 at the request of a friend. I have never actually played a dexterity character in Dark Souls 1 or in Dark Souls 2 for that matter, so this is a mostly new experience for me. I am doing, like, negative damage. Oh god. I don't even have Estus yet. This is not gonna go well. Oh, two-handing it doesn't even help. Oh, if I heavy attack, it does 3 instead of 2. Just gotta stick him in the butt. That's all it takes. It's a good butt stick. Alright. We got a dick hair's worth of his health down. I think there might be like some kind of an achievement to doing this, but I've never done it before. I've never had the confidence to kill him with a weapon that does no damage. I'm focusing really hard on this. Like I said, I've never tried to kill him with this realistically, except for maybe my first playthrough, and I had no idea what I was doing. But he's a pretty easy boss. You just, as long as you're not like fat rolling, which if you guys don't know, rolling gives you invincibility frames in this game. So like, you may have seen it with a couple of his swings a little bit ago, where like he's oh, that didn't work. He swung his weapon, and I like rolled through it without taking damage. I think I just did it there. But basically, you're just invincible for a short amount of time. Alright, I'm getting to a point where I don't know how much longer I want to try and do this. I'm gonna roll out of here. But it's not impossible to kill him with the broken straight sword. It's long and it's tedious and it kind of sucks. And this game has grinded away enough from me. So we're just gonna move on. I just got a shield, which is cool. But I definitely need a sword. I think that's what this is coming up. Yep, short sword. Alright. So, you can parry with shields in this game, which, if done successfully, will do, like... You'll parry them and they'll get an animation, and you can do, like, this, I don't know, it's like an ultimate attack, kind of, but basically it just does a lot of damage.
Oh, you. You'll know.
It's a pretty big deal.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably...
We'll hear the guy out. He's about to die.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen.
It looks like I'm slapping him in the face. Like, don't die!
Lords, when thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. And thank you.
Alright, so... I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. He... later on can come back, if I come back to this area, and attack me. So it's just easier to go ahead and do it now. I also get a couple extra souls, which in the early game matters a little bit. But realistically, there's that parry attack that I was telling you about. I'm not generally pretty good at it, but there's a boss later on that I'm going to need to be good at it for. But basically, like, souls in the early game don't matter so much as they do in, like, the late game. It's the other way around, I'm sorry. They don't matter at all in the late game. Like, if you have 100,000 souls in the late game, you'll get those in, like, 10 or 15 more minutes. Along with the parry, there are backstabs, which you can get like that. And that's another thing that will get lots of damage. Another big one that you'll see here, we're about to go back through and fight that demon again, is a falling attack. Two-handing your weapon does more damage also, but falling attacks will do that. Alright, 68 damage that time. I'm doing a lot better. I remember the first time I played this game, this guy was terrifying. I had no idea what to do. I didn't realize that, like, you had to... Basically, the game wants you to either die here or to be smart and see that there's an open door. And, basically, I was too stupid to realize there was a door. So I chose death when I played through this the very first time. But that's that. Through here is going to lead to the next area of the game. However, to anybody who has played through this game a million times and never known, there are generally some goodies laying around. A couple little items. I'm kind of an item whore. I will go into areas that I should not because I want items. Might be thinking of a different area here because I'm not actually seeing any items. But basically, I will put my life on the line for literally rubbish, which is an item in this game for those that are unaware of that. Trash. I will kill myself for trash because I love items.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
So when anybody is talking or there's a cutscene with some dialogue, my plan is to try very hard to not speak over it. There is not a lot of story that is given to you in this game, but what little bit there is important. The short version is that all the undead, which is what I am and everybody else in this game are, we're all cursed. And to break the curse, I have to first ring a bell somewhere in the land. I can't remember what all of these do even at this point. It's been a very, very long time since I've played this game. Endurance is really important. Strength is probably a little bit important, but not so much because I'm playing dexterity. Resistance is also important. So we're going to start with that for my first couple of level ups. And I forgot that this guy exists. In most of my playthroughs, I kill him because he's kind of a dick.
Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Alright. So, yeah, like he said, there are some bells that we gotta hit. But first, I'm going to go to an area that has some items, because like I said, I'm an item whore. There also may or may not be some items over here that are dexterity beneficial. I cannot remember exactly. Those those souls that I keep picking up also are, they're like, you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner that I have an amount of souls. Those are used for leveling up. The little, like, souls of the undead warrior or whatever, they're like little soul bundles that I can eat. And, I think... Oh, is this it? Is this... Nope. I don't know how I didn't die there. I should be dead. For anybody that's curious, I should 100% not be alive right now. I should have fallen off that cliff. Yeah, I'm just running through here, grabbing a couple items. I think that Wingtip Spear and the Zwei Handler are dexterity weapons, but I can't fully remember. But I am not strong enough to fight those skeletons right now. So, I'm going to come back through here to safety, because I'm pretty sure the skeletons won't come all the way down here. But if they do, I'm going to sit at this bonfire just in case. Sitting at the bonfire resets areas, which I can't seem to do right now. This game is decently buggy. Okay, so I can't wield that, and I can't wield that. Does it say why? Okay, so I don't have enough strength or dexterity for the spear, and I don't really want to use the Zwei Handler, it looks like, at all. So, well, that's the wrong sword. We will just stick with the short sword for right now. Coming up, there is a merchant who will not so willingly be giving us some items. Alright, so that guy up there is throwing fireballs at us, so it's important to try and kite this guy out. And anybody with a shield you can kick, or you can just run around them and stab them right in the back. That... I ate that. I ate that pretty good. There is a jumping mechanic, which, as you can see, I did not perform. That's not the way to do it. You actually have to hit a button, and you'll jump, and you can make that jump across that gap. Unless you're me and you don't hit the button. Which, come to think about it, I don't actually know what that button is. It has been so long since I've played this game. Oh yeah, so you sprint with B, and to jump you have to double tap B. So there it is. There's the jump that I was talking about. It's in Dark Souls 2 and 3, you actually push in one of the triggers, or one of the sticks to jump. Pretty sure that's the fireball guy. Yeah. But that's okay, we'll stab him in the butt. Alright, so I got some items. That Ring of Sacrifice can be good. I don't personally use it. I just don't care that much about the souls. I know that they're important and all, but I've never cared enough about the souls to use a ring spot for them. Except for, I guess, in the early game, so we'll go ahead and throw that sucker on. Basically, when you die, you don't lose your souls or anything, and the ring just breaks. Like I said, it's kind of handy, but it's not really all that useful to me usually. But since I don't have any other rings, and it's not like wasting a ring spot, I'll go ahead and slap it on. You know, anything could happen, like forgetting the jump button. I just ate that whole fireball. It was please, sir, may I have another? Oh! That's why we don't get overconfident. I'm over here talking about how good I am at this game and how much I used to play it, and that guy totally just almost killed me. Oh! That is a Drake. In this game, there are theoretically no more dragons, but there are Drakes, which are smaller in this universe. Yeah, I don't really know like all of the differences between dragons and Drakes, but I do know that Drakes are much smaller and not quite as rare or powerful. I also forgot that I got a shield, a couple shields here. So these are both better than the shield that I've got. So I'll go ahead and put this one on. It's the best, which I can show everybody why here. So when I toggle over here, on the right-hand side is all of the defense abilities of these shields. My new shield is displayed currently. This is my old shield. It didn't do as much physical defense, magic defense, or lightning defense, but it did more fire defense, and right now all that I really care about is physical. Later on in the game, some of those other defenses might become important, but for right now, I don't care. It doesn't matter. So that's the kick. It's useful against people with shields. It can knock their shields out of their way or break their stamina, causing them to stagger, which is another way of getting kind of an ultimate attack, I think, in this game, or at least it is in Dark Souls 3.
Well now,
this guy is the merchant.
About you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
I can buy some things here, and realistically, the only thing that I really need is this residency key. There are a couple other things that I can buy, like the scimitar is better than my short sword, but I can't buy that right now. The rapier is another dex weapon that is actually not better than my sword. And there's a spear that's better than my sword. But for the most part, oh, that hunter heater shield is pretty good too. Basically, I think right now my plan is to kind of farm some souls, get that other sword, and maybe grab that shield, because I think this doesn't block 100% damage. No, that blocks 93% damage. So basically the way that that works is when I block with this shield, I'll still take some damage, but which sucks. I don't like shields like that. A lot of times shields like that offer other advantages to make you like want to use them. I'm not about it. So we'll sit through here. We'll gather some souls for a little bit, and then we will buy that shield and move on, because we are actually very decently close to the first after tutorial boss. And this boss has given me a lot of trouble in the past, so there's a pretty good chance that you guys are about to just like watch me struggle. That guy dropped... Oh, I thought he dropped an item. He did not.
Oh, still think I've never had.
Oh, he's kind of crazy too, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this scimitar is the one that I want for now. So we'll go ahead and buy that. I also want that heater shield. This chain stuff is probably better than the armor that I'm wearing, but I don't know that I want to use it, because it might be kinda on the heavy side. And actually, I think this sword has put me over my weight, but that's okay. Every weapon has, like, different attack animations, too. So, like, you have to... It's important to learn the attacks of your weapons and make sure that you actually like the attacks, because if you don't, it's gonna make this game really hard. Why are you about to kill your dog? What did she do? Is she being a dick? So yeah, we'll walk through... What the f... I've never seen that before. I guess that is in place of the kick animation for this weapon. I don't know how I feel about that. For certain situations, I definitely rely on that kick a good bit. One of them peed in the bed, too?
Oh, still think I've never had. Hey, what? What's the matter? What was that? Oh. Oh, thank you. Come back here.
That's ridiculous. Alright, so... Now that we've bought the couple of items from him that I actually want, we're gonna kill him.
You lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia!
Because he has a sword that is dexterity based that I can loot off of him, and is also a phenomenal early game weapon. So we will go ahead and oh, can I not use that? Oh, I don't have the strength to use it. Alright, well, we'll just rock with this for now until I can get my strength up to 14. And then we will go ahead and start using that, because that is a badass sword. It's literally just a big katana. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense, because Clover definitely peed when I took her out before we left, but maybe it was before then. I don't know. But I'm sorry about that. We probably need to start trying to take them out a little bit more often when we're at your place. I know I'm bad about it sometimes when I'm there. So this residency key is a key that I bought off of that merchant before I ended his life. And it leads to this. The gold pine resin is a buff that you can put on your sword. It's pretty cool. It makes your sword deal electrical damage. I personally have used that a lot. I think if you have a pyromancer build too, you can. I don't know if you can do like an electric weapon, but I know for sure that you can make your weapon like catch fire and do like fire damage too on top of its regular damage. Hitting the parry button on accident. Ooh! It's electric boogie woogie woogie. Alright, so we're about to get a little crazy real quick. Down here is a Black Knight. There are a couple of these scattered throughout the game up until you get to the end. They do not respawn through here, and they're pretty mean, but we're going to go ahead and fight this guy, because I believe in myself. We're gonna kite him out of this area that he likes into an open area, so that way he's a little easier to maneuver around. If I'm lucky, he might drop his, like, sword or something. But as you can see, I don't do a lot of damage against him right now. Which is fine. I know how to backstab. These guys are so weak to the backstab. You can literally just sit here and, like, play with him. Especially if you move faster. But as you can see by the damage he does to my stamina, he does a lot of damage. These guys are not to be taken lightly if you don't really know how to maneuver around them. And honestly, like, even I am a little worried about this fight because I haven't done a lot of leveling. So I am pretty weak to be taking this guy on. Like, as you can see, I've already done a lot of damage. I've hit him a bunch with this attack that's supposed to be, like, awesome. And he's getting low on health, but it's taking a lot of time. The key to Dark Souls, though, really is just to be patient and take what you can, because if you don't, the game will punish you. Like right there, I got a little greedy because he's almost dead, and it could have been the end for me right there. But he just dropped his shield, which is generally just better than mine. I don't have the strength to use it, though. That actually sucks a lot. I like the Black Knight's stuff. But it's cool. We got a ton of souls off that, so we're going to go back. We're going to level. I'm going to level up my strength, so that way maybe I can use the Uji Katana that the merchant dropped when I murdered him in cold blood. And I did not level up at all. Okay, I still don't think that I have enough souls to use the Uji Katana. I'm gonna double check. Oh, I do! Okay, cool. So we'll switch to that. And that's a gorgeous blade. It's super long. And I don't fat roll. So, now I have range, I have damage. It's looking good. And I did all of that. I killed the Black Knight without this. So I'm feeling pretty good. I did 69 damage to that guy just now, and I think that's funny. And if you don't, then maybe you're in the wrong stream. I get personally offended when the little mini bad guys like heal themselves. It feels like it's bullshit. Yeah, I'm like, why are you healing? You should not be allowed to heal. It will cut. It will kill. To anybody that hasn't seen the show Forged in Fire, it's on Netflix. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just people forging things, and there's this dude on there who, in his tests, will say, it will cut, or it will kill, and it's so funny. So that is what Emily is referencing in the chat. Shout out to the 5 people that are watching me do this. Ooh. I'm a little bit worried about this boss fight. I might want to grind some more, at least. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Also, the number to the left of my life and stamina is my humanity count. Why does my guy moan every time he gets hit? I don't have answers to that question. Maybe he's just into it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna try and level up a couple more times. Try and do some more damage before I take on this boss. Because the boss, I don't know. This boss scares me. I have always done badly against him. Actually, we're gonna look and see what strength we need to hold that shield. 16. The shield doesn't really matter. I need to keep that in mind right now. What matters is my actual damage. So we'll up the dexterity. We might up the life, maybe. I don't know. There is a form of Forged on Fire, I think it's on YouTube, where they actually do forge like fantasy weapons and stuff from like Dark Souls and shit. I think there's another katana that is known throughout the Dark Souls games. It's called the Washing Pole, and it's ridiculously long. Like, it makes the katana that I'm using right now look like a short sword. It's so long, actually, that the sheath on the character glitches through the floor all the time. Like, you will never see the full sheath unless you, like, roll or something that causes you to see it. And I think they forged that, and it was ridiculous, and they had to, like, have, like, 2 hands to even hold it. Oh, I forgot about the archer.